Alright, welcome back to the channel, Collective. Ooh, I had to stretch. Okay. There's a little bones popping. Okay. So let's see, Collective. The song you got coming on is called Love Me. So let's see here, Collective. Using the angel answers to start off this week, these messages. Timeless messages. He said, when you gonna love me? Yeah, we got communicate clearly. So somebody could be really let go, helpful people, and in the near future. So something can definitely be significant about your recent past, Collective. Because in the near future is in the reverse. And then we got helpful people. So you could definitely have a situation that's stimulated from the past. Collective, my right eye jumped when I said that. And then we gotta let go. So I feel like the way things are happening in you guys' life, Collective, whatever sign comes out with this communicate clearly. Definitely for some of y'all read between the lines of people's communication at this time. Something is big about communication, so something can definitely be going around. Something can definitely be the talk. I don't know why I heard talk of town, but something can definitely be like being talked about amongst several different groups of people. Okay. Some of you guys may, let me see something. Here we got how many drinks. Ooh, so be mindful of that. Be mindful of what somebody say while they under the influence of alcohol, baby. And they gonna do just that, communicate something clearly to you guys. It's gonna make you guys aware of just that. It's gonna be your angels helping you, baby. So you can let go of somebody. Because something that they may tell you out of just that, from being intoxicated, that they just did that. They made a choice in the recent past to go help somebody, and whatever they did, you need to be aware of it. Yeah. I even know. So somebody needs to be mindful of something. How many drinks? It's giving the energy of how many drinks it takes for somebody to open their mouth and start talking too much. Sagittarius. I don't wanna waste your time. Yeah, some of y'all Sagittarius, through somebody's communication, it's something you found out that they did in their recent past, or that they was only trying to help somebody else do. It's going to allow you guys angelically to receive some type of assistance, so you can let somebody go. And it may be when they're intoxicated that they say something. But something could definitely be just that lustful. I'm leaving alone. Feel like I can be honest, babe. No, I'm wrong. That's what I wanna know. How many drinks does it take you to give me? And some of y'all be mindful. Yeah, be mindful of something, especially if it's just lustful, okay? Yeah, be mindful of something, okay? So let's see here, Sagittarius. And I feel like it's so spirit, like spirit doesn't want you guys to end up wasting your time, okay? Because something definitely like is giving the energy of balance. Something definitely deal with like throwing off the balance in your life, and something definitely deal with something somebody's choosing not to communicate to you. So that's why I said something somebody didn't tell you when they was possibly sober. Be mindful it comes out when they drinking. Okay, some of y'all gonna be remembering that one time. Okay, somebody may have told you something. Okay. Yeah, we got party coming out in the reverse. So this could have been an invite. Somebody could have reached out to you guys and invited you to something. And some of y'all be mindful of that. Just that you could be turning down something though with this let go. Okay. Just be mindful, because I feel like I could be also talking to Sagittarius, just like making some type of New Year change, like cut back on drinking. So it's something that somebody gonna reach out and invite you to that deal with for some of y'all party. Okay, and I feel like that's when you guys are gonna do just that, communicate clearly that you don't really want to be involved in certain things. Okay, and for some of y'all it helps you in a situation where something is gonna happen in the party. It just feel like you're gonna be grateful. that you didn't go, and then something that you guys maybe find out in the current time about a party in the past that you didn't go to, that you was invited to, baby, you're gonna be grateful you didn't go. Okay, you're gonna be grateful you did not go to some type of party in the past, or when you knew you got an invite. It's whatever's finna come out that everybody's finna be talking about. It's finna help you release the connection that you found out was trying to do something to somebody else. It's a sense of foul play here that you finna find out about, Sagittarius, but it's finna help you let somebody go. And I feel like it was at the hands of somebody that was trying to do something to somebody else. Some of y'all, that's just what it is. Something is allowing for you guys to see somebody's truth. And it feels like somebody that sit over here and play family man, family house. It don't matter. It could even be just said somebody who has a very significant reputation of being very committed, loyal, and faithful. But somebody's higher self is trying to get them to see the truth. Okay, cool. You got facade coming out. Okay. So that's, like I said, it's like somebody's only showing you what they want you to see, Sagittarius, so that you can believe that they are a certain type of way. Okay. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, this is gonna be as deep as you're gonna be glad you didn't even act on, like, because this is giving me that song that be saying, what do you say? I almost fell in love with you after the club last night. Okay. And I forgot what song it is, but to actually tell y'all the song name, but be mindful of something that feels like that. Like, you guys turn down on the opportunity to go somewhere, okay? And it really feels like, Sagittarius, you are going to be glad, because something that everybody is talking about is going to change your perception and belief about somebody that you're going to be realizing. Just that you're going to let somebody go that you realize, like, they show people what they want to show people. It's some type of facade here. And it just feels like somebody shows people a certain side of them so they can get them to believe that they're a good person, and then boom, you find out this person's truth. And Lord forbid, it's somebody who, I tell you, come out very faithful and committed, okay? And somebody can find out what they give to somebody else, okay, outside of a certain connection, which is going to help somebody do just that, move forward and focus on themselves here, okay? But let's keep going, because like I said, something is definitely dealing with what a couple of people talking about, okay? Now, I did just see the transformation card they want to pop out in the upright, okay? So, Sagittarius, some of y'all are going to be remembering what somebody said in the past. Something goes back to the past. Now, this now could deal with, like, the people somebody used to hang with or party with. Even though I'm not your baby daddy girl. You say I can't stand to see you treated bad. So it's just something to deal with. Okay. It's really feel like somebody invited somebody to something with the intentions to do something else that wasn't right. Okay. So like I said, for some of y'all, if you did pass up some type of opportunity to go to a certain invite, then you be mindful, okay? Something that also deal with somebody who has been going through some type of past lack and suffering, okay? What was that? Dreams in reverse. And change came out. Okay. So something definitely deal with somebody walking away from this energy that feels like they've been wearing a facade, okay? Yeah. Now, the only irony is the phone call I just received was, I'm going to tell you how, because I'm going to just be honest, you got to communicate clearly, so it just feels like everything that happens along you guys reading may be significant. Okay, so I'm going to just remember who just reached out to me and just tell you it was a tourist, okay? So I don't know how significant your connection to a tourist could be. Just be mindful of something, baby. It's like I said, something that deals with somebody lacking something and suffering in the past, or something you guys are going to remember about something that you may have been told or communicated. Yeah, something's definitely trying to shine some type of light, but just be mindful of something. It feels like somebody did like magic, but somebody could have definitely did something very I told you I got an energy of foul play on it. If I didn't, it may have been another reading I said that in, but I'm gonna say it now if I didn't. Because I feel like something is letting you guys, it's putting you guys in a position to receive some type of angelic assistance and helping you guys let go of somebody that I feel like you're not aware of, like things that they do behind the scene that could be just that underhanded to other people to cause them to go through past, like for some of y'all lacking suffering. Okay. It's giving a sense of spell work. Like somebody would do magic on you while you somewhere drunk and passed out. Like it's heavy on something that deal with somebody that may have actually did some type of magic over somebody while they were intoxicated, unconscious. Or it's like I said, remember starting off y'all message? It's almost like whatever somebody did to somebody at some party or a gathering, it could have been a bar situation, it don't matter what it was. Somebody don't have a memory of it. And I feel like that's the magic that was also done, was magic to make somebody forget something. And some of y'all had somebody in this energy of lack. Because it feels like spell work. So now somebody definitely has to walk away from something. But like I said, you guys, Sagittarius, this feels like you guys have been put in this situation to find out through communication what somebody else did to somebody else. And I feel like it's because it's changing your perception about somebody that puts on a certain image for you guys to look at them and believe that they are a certain way, but they've been wearing a facade. And for somebody that's going to help you walk away from a certain connection. So this give me, you know how people go hang with people that you was once cool with and don't know why you walked away. So just make sure that this ain't that. Like Sagittarius, you got mutual friends with somebody that somebody else was cool with and they walked away. And now the universe got to line something to happen a certain way. To where when somebody reached out and told you why they didn't mess with somebody or they let somebody go, and it's like, oh, well, you like, oh, with Sagittarius probably like, I'm cool, I ain't got no problem with that person, so just because y'all fell out, I don't want to get between it. Because we did see the disharmony card. So it's like when two people fell out, okay, somebody could have still been a mutual friend of somebody, but like I said, when somebody found out what somebody really did to somebody, it's going to change somebody's whole perception about somebody. And I feel like it has to, though, because at this point, something is Sagittarius trying to help you let go of somebody that I'm telling you not familiar with what they may be really into. This is somebody who may literally do spell work over people while they drunk, or they use drinking to do something, some type of magic. They do something. It's underhanded, whatever it is. Heavy on the underhanded. You gotta remember something somebody reached out and told you, because it's definitely gonna give you some type of deeper clarity on somebody who do things underhanded. Yeah, I see despair at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we got imprisonment. So some of you guys, you need to remember something to do with somebody that went to jail, or what somebody told you about somebody who went to jail. So this could be somebody who at some point Sagittarius reached out and told you that they felt like somebody behind bars was trying to cause them some type of lack or something. And this was an old Aquarius reading where I said somebody literally when they got locked up for their own choices, they went out their way to try to mess somebody else's life up. This is what this feel like. This was like an Aquarius reading 2-3 messages ago. Maybe I need to go back on two different Aquarius readings, because I'm telling you, along about 2 to 3 Aquarius readings, this was that message. I didn't take that card because I'm telling you, I'm just, so we've already went through a week of everything. Seemed like it was dealing with somebody going to jail, people getting locked up. I'm kind of over that energy, so I don't know. Y'all could be just that in the present moment. I don't know. Whatever's going on, somebody definitely, for some of y'all could be going through some type of change. Okay. You got 9 and then another 9. So y'all Sagittarius, you guys are the 9th sign. Okay. She said, I only think about you when I'm alone. Yeah, we got question. Get caught up. Think about you. I'm gonna take this card because I see it. It's something that for some of you guys, Sagittarius, is happening what I feel like is a mysterious way. Okay. It's feel like mysterious, but it's also feeling mystical. Okay. And this could be like I told you, where somebody ends up telling on themselves in a sense by they drinking. So it just depends. Okay. Then we got message of concern. So yeah, if somebody got something to deal with something being very concerning, it's almost like somebody getting drunk and telling you what they did to somebody else, and they gonna do it real freely because some of y'all they gonna be under the influence of alcohol. They just gonna let it go. They just gonna let it come right out their mouth, and you gonna be looking at somebody real different, Sagittarius. Real different. I don't know who this undercover is. Child. Message. Let's give him Virgo reading, but and we got false person. I told you. Somebody gonna be walking away from a false person because under the influence of alcohol. They finna tell some shit. I'm trying to tell you. They are about to tell you something here. That's going for some of y'all put you in a position to walk away from somebody. Okay. But for some of y'all was intended to leave you in despair. So make sure this ain't Sagittarius where somebody hurt somebody or do something to somebody just to hurt you. I hope not. I hope this ain't where somebody's allowing a situation to go out of control at the hands of somebody that's just trying to hurt somebody for somebody else. What we could have been, what we should have been. And some of y'all have something to deal with somebody that you need to remember something that they told you, okay? That for some of y'all Sagittarius could have had you going through some type of lag. And some of y'all feel like just that. You're going to be looking back to like your life changed when you met a certain person. It's like somebody's doing just that. They in a place of like, why have I been going through this? What is going on? Okay, it just been seeming like lately I just cannot catch a break. Okay, cool. Because it's almost like somebody's going to go back to just that. It's a certain connection that came in their life. Okay, and somebody's going to be, I feel like over here somebody's reflecting. Because if some of y'all has a connection, they need to close the door on. Because it's almost like if somebody didn't come in right, this could be just that, how somebody's whole life is went in a whole nother direction than what it was intended to. And now somebody can actually walk away and go, like, get back on the right path. 17 on the clock. Told you. It's given now Virgo reading. Like somebody that came in somebody's life that was sent by somebody else. That's why somebody's life has been off. Because somebody likes to do magic. They like to do things underhanded. Okay. Somebody definitely could have did some type of spell work on somebody while they was asleep, passed out, drinking. I don't know. And those guys, I really just feel like somebody, while they tipsy, is going to tell you about something underhanded that's going to do just that. It's going to raise some type of concern in you because you're going to be like, wait a minute, you did what? To who? And something that could be somebody you don't even have a clue who somebody is. It's just like somebody needs to tell you something because you just need to know that you got a false person around you. Okay. So we got somebody who wants your attention. And if this goes for somebody who they going to be looking back at a certain connection and realizing that something didn't start until they met a certain connection. And that's the truth. Somebody's finding out that somebody came in wearing a facade. When these fake ass homegirls somebody over here used to hang with sent this connection in that came in just that. Somebody knew somebody was gifted. And they sent somebody in to be just that, a false person. And some of y'all over there in Virgo reading is just that. Now somebody mad because somebody know what's going on. They can speak up about it. Now somebody trying to, yeah, you know how they go. It don't matter. Somebody's choosing to walk away. Sagittarius. Just make sure this ain't you. Somebody you used to party with back in the day that knew you was gifted. Or you had some type of gift of abundance. Like it's like you could touch something Sagittarius and it just turn it to gold. Or you just have a way with your hands. Or you have, some of y'all communicate cool. You have a way with your words. But this feels like somebody who not only can they speak something into existence, but they can actually make it happen. Like, if somebody you look up, they said something, somebody gonna be just there remembering something significant about somebody. Now they said something, it actually turned around and it happened for them. Okay, or they said something, and they actually did something that actually accumulated whatever they said was gonna happen. So it just depends on that. I mean, but this could be spiritually gifted people too, to where you speak something and next you know everybody right around you noticing how gifted you are, because what you just said 3 weeks ago just turned around and played out in front of all our face. I told you I had a fight in the middle of the street where in high school, like when I was hanging around with the people in this crowd, because I got put out at 15, but I was around these girls and I told, the irony of me saying Virgo, I told a Virgo female about a dream I had. And she did just that. I'm telling you, she the one remember my dream faster than I could, because I was the one in it. Standing in the middle of the street with 3 girls surrounding me that was trying to jump me. It took the Virgo, and I told her, and it's so ironic, y'all, with this arm out here, because I had a dream that I was in the middle of the street finna get jumped by 3 girls, and the one person that I trusted to help me, it wasn't that they didn't, they couldn't. Baby, let me tell you how this stuff played out. Sagittarius, this baby went over, I remember it like it was yesterday. And you know, I was one of the ride or die friends, okay? Her mama asked me where she was at, I knew where she was at. Somewhere she wasn't supposed to be, but when mama reached out and asked me, I covered for her. That was my homie. Okay? So I did, she sleep. Okay, cool. Because her mom used to work nights. I knew she wasn't at home. But, you know, y'all let me stay here. I ain't gonna be snitching on nobody. Like, shit, if I wasn't her friend, like, I wouldn't be in the predicament I'm in. That's helping me. So why would I? No, I'm not. Then my loyalty just hit different. Okay, cool. So when her mama reached out, called the house, I said she was asleep. She wasn't at home. God damn it. Okay, cool. Next day, situation unfolds right in my face. I done walked all the way to a certain area. Be darned if I'm in the middle of the street, surrounded by 3 girls. And this Virgo sitting off to the side, and guess what? She couldn't even help me. Why? Because her mama ended up finding out because she did not keep the plan. I told her I had to leave the next morning, and she did not come home in time before her mama got home, and her mama found out she was never at home. I did my part. You didn't do yours. Okay? You needed to reach out and remember what time your mama get off, and she didn't. So she wound up, that's how she ended up getting caught up. So anywho, I'm in the middle of the street with these 3 girls about to jump me. And crazy, it was 2 different, the girl that was, okay, so let me go ahead, because the reason why she couldn't help me is because her mama had whooped her, okay? And she wound up hitting her in her wrist. I guess, you know, you try to put your hands up and defend yourself. She wound up hitting her like right about here somewhere, and it fractured, like it messed her hand up. So she couldn't help me fight. But you best to believe when I was right there in the middle of the street and she was sitting off to the side, she did that's exactly what she did, was remember exactly what I told her about the dream that I told her about even 2-3 weeks prior. And she did just says, Mama, go break that up, because no, this girl dreamed that was going to happen. So when I say people will sit back and watch things that you say unfold, right? I'm trying to tell you, I said it, and she sat there and she watched it unfold, and she was a friend that couldn't help me because her mama had fractured her wrist when she tore that ass up. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, be mindful of somebody who actually is only, they something here was intentionally done because somebody knew somebody was gifted, baby. Somebody knew somebody was the truth, because once again, somebody can sit there and say, hey, I remember when that person said these exact words. This has been happening around me a lot lately, more than ever. Okay. And then I feel like it's happened with other people. They wouldn't tell me if you know what I'm saying. They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna want you to know how gifted you is. But I know from the time that the universe allowed me to be around people that just did. They spoke up for me. I didn't have to say anything. That fight only happened. That fight didn't happen that day, and I didn't get jumped because that one person spoke up and told her mama, you cannot let this happen. This girl dreamed this was gonna happen to her. And damn sure she didn't think her mama came out there and broke that up and told them like, nah, we good. Going on about y'all business. Okay. So just be mindful, because like I said, somebody in here, something is concerned because somebody only sent somebody's way because they knew somebody was the truth. And what I say, out there about to get jumped by 3 women. Come on now. 15 years old. 15 years old. Anywho, this never ending cycle must end. Hold you down, but isn't the right time. So we gotta stop doubting yourself. You have accomplished so much. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking to other gifted Sagittarius, because I feel like that's the thing. Somebody's been keeping you in this place of lack because you need to go back and remember that somebody actually knew. You was the truth. And it's sad because we gotta move forward. Some of y'all, and what you may be doing too, is letting go of just that. Like everybody don't need to know things. Because what gets me is there was one dream, but imagine how many dreams I've shared with people where I was successful. Baby, I'm trying to tell you. I've had more positive dreams than negative. So just imagine when you somewhere, you communicating that to people, and you don't realize the whole time you communicating that to somebody, they the fake person. They want to be you. And no. Because I'm trying to tell you, somebody may be moving forward and keeping something to themselves from now on. Because they don't realize they got somebody that's sitting in the back that knows something about them. And you know what's sad? Some people know stuff about you before you even know it. Because I did not have a clue at 15 years old what this was going to be, and here I am 36. And it's even more powerful now. My last employer, it was 2 girls that was just like, man, I promise you that girl the truth. Like, everything she says, whether it's a dream or it's just something she says she feel, and then 2 weeks later, everything she said she felt from a person, we find out that that's what's going on with the person. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. I met a lady not too long ago, and I said just that, like, she gotta stop drinking. I just, out of nowhere, I was standing there and just looked at her and was like, you gotta stop drinking. Weeks later, lady in the hospital. Somebody did just that, reached out and told me, you remember when you told me that when we were standing there in the hallway and you said that she needed to stop drinking? Liver failure. I knew she was sick. I felt that she was sick. I do it all the time. I could be around people I don't have a clue who they are, and I can feel things about them that tell me things that I ain't gonna son. Sometimes I'm scared to communicate it. Because then you get these type of people that don't want you to see something about them that they may already know, and now you done offended somebody the whole time. That was never your intention. That song, Never the Right Time. You can change things now, but this situation is not random, it's meant to be. So clearly that's my confirmation. This is Sagittarius, I need to hear something, baby, that I'm saying. So let's continue though. We ain't gonna slow the message down though. Some could just be a basic message for some of you guys to do, just to know how to move forward. I'm gonna tell you, as a person that's been going through that lack of shit, just make sure that you ain't somebody somewhere in despair, because you underestimate just that the power of how far people are willing to go to stop you from doing just that, being who you are, baby, because you can't control it. You can't. You can just do things that you can't tell people how you know how to do it. You just do it. Okay, cool. So somebody could be able to move forward. Maybe you need to move away from the people that you grew up around, because this be the thing that sabotages a lot of us, is people try to go back around the people that they grew up around, and you just can't. It's hard to go around people that knew something about you that you didn't even take serious about yourself, because you didn't know. You didn't know. I would love to be somewhere teaching people about the things I know, so they know what's going on when they happen and when it's happening to them, and what it's really trying to tell them, and how to decipher when to speak and when not to speak. The signs of people that show you that they ready to receive the message, and when some people just ain't ready, you gonna have to let them go. They gotta go down the road to learn it themselves. I told that lady, I said, you need to stop drinking. That was months back. I just got a call not even 2-3 weeks ago. But I told her, stop drinking. And I don't know what made me say that. I just reached out and told her one day, I gifted it, stop drinking. And to me, that was it. I walked up on her and something about it just made me concerned about her. I didn't even know the lady drink. Until I heard it from the person that came back to tell me that she was in the hospital and said just that, like, yo, she drink every day. She big drinker. I was like, I didn't know. Something told me it would have been connected to alcohol. I had no idea it was going to be cirrhosis of the liver. Like, it's crazy. Definitely got to move forward and set boundaries, because people will definitely try to get rid of you, baby. For what? For being gifted? I don't get it. I used to pray sometimes, Lord, please let me meet a me. Please. Send me somebody like me. I'm okay with that. I don't need all the friends. I'm telling you, I turned out a whole lot of friends. That my gifts picked up things about false people that they thought they was going to deceive me. And notice that you got the lines on here. Read between the lines of people communication. You tell you a whole lot about people. I'm very observant. And my listening skills is on fleek. Okay. So just be mindful of something, Sagittarius. I don't know what wisdom and knowledge is coming out this message that I'm giving you, but I also feel like I'm not talking to a Sagittarius that ain't got their own. Especially Sagittarius that's been going through some shit. That's why. At some point in your life, something you said that somebody was able to remember you said, and then when it played out, I'm trying to tell you, somebody may have sent somebody in to try to fake you. Some people do this just to distract you and take your life off track. Because once again, now somebody can get back on track. You see what I'm saying? Take your whole life left because you dealing with false lovers that's just leading you further and further away because they just sent to manipulate you. Yeah, somebody may be moving forward and blocking somebody on everything when they realize just that as they move towards fame, baby, get that fake friend away from you that's going to sit there and run their mouth to everybody about you, baby, because I'm trying to tell you, that's another thing I had to let go. It was somebody that was actually going around telling even more people how gifted I was. Everybody she came across, yeah, I just told my kid, the thing about it is not, and I hate that we got to feel like that. Like, some people I would love if it was something that was positive that you tell everybody how gifted somebody is. But nowadays, it seems like it turns people against you because people just be having so many secrets, not knowing that you not there to expose them. Like I said, at some point in this gifted part, you know when to speak and when not to speak. But people be so quick to just And some of y'all just be mindful of something to deal with this weekend, and somebody that ran off Sagittarius running their mouth about you. Some of y'all may work in your favor, because I'm telling you, some people go and talk bad about you, and I'm trying to tell you, they don't do shit but bring more people to watch you. Because when people start seeing it for themselves and watch what you're saying and they watch it unfold, that's when make a lot of people look at the person that try to come talking bad about you, look at them a lot different. And Sagittarius feel like we're finna play out. If this ain't your actual energy, and you really need to hear this message as a confirmation to strengthen you and how gifted you are as a confirmation message so you can move forward and make different choices, then this Sagittarius is something I'm saying. And one of these messages that you're going to come across, you finna watch it unfold, and you're going to remember the very person that some of y'all came and spoke ill about somebody around you. And you're going to look at that person completely different. Because I'm telling you, somebody going to see that somebody is truly gifted. And this is the energy that somebody going to be looking at differently. Like, oh, you just didn't want me to think Sagittarius was gifted. So you just didn't want me to like Sagittarius. You didn't want me to see that Sagittarius was actually being gifted to my life. It could help my life and bring value to my life. You just wanted to lie about Sagittarius so I wouldn't know Sagittarius was gifted. Cool. But some of y'all, that's also how it works too. Is people going to talk real bad about you so other people would not want to have nothing to do with you. But in actuality, so some of y'all, that turns people around to come looking at you. And then boom, stuff like this flip up and upright. If somebody had to come and say, look, that's concerning about Sagittarius. I thought Sagittarius was cool. If some of y'all, these people just try to make you out to be the person that was wearing the facade. They ain't no real, they ain't gifted for real. They just be out faking. Oh, okay, cool. Then they come and see something and then they like, that person was lying. Sagittarius said this. And it literally played out in my life. And I was able to help myself in the situation that had I listened to this person tell me Sagittarius was fake, I'll tell them what situation I would have been in. Because that's what people do. So anyway, trust me. Something's about to help you bring balance into a situation in your life, Sagittarius. Now it's really funny. You can deal with people that try to go speak on you a whole nother way, but somebody gonna remember something you said in the past, and I'm trying to tell you. The way something's finna play out, somebody's finna see that you are truly gifted and why you have been going through what you've been going through. It's at the hand of these jealous ass people that did not want you to reach no level of fame off of what you are gifted and able to be doing. That's all it be. I told you, be mindful of something that deal with health issues. Okay, and then we got ghosts. So, some of y'all, I'm not gonna. Okay, I see Leo. Some of y'all, it could be just that. Some of y'all could be looking for a Leo, or something to deal with ancestor that's a Leo. Some of y'all be mindful. That's been trying to make you aware of something for the last 24 hours when it comes to somebody's plan, when it came to something they thought they was gonna send some type of entity towards you, possible Scorpio, over here in the reverse. Okay, cool. And you know, you guys should be mindful of somebody that could be just that a Leo that you ain't seen in a while, baby. Be mindful of something there. Somebody could have did just that, walk away from you, Sagittarius. You ain't seen them since. It's something you need to find out about that. Okay? Cool, because I feel like whoever is telling you about the very connection for somebody, they lying. It's somebody not telling you the truth about your connection to somebody else and why they ain't been around you. And that's the thing. If somebody's telling you something about a connection, you need to not believe them, because some of y'all, they guilty of having some type of involvement, and why somebody here is either you ain't seen them, or for somebody they straight up ghost mode. And some of y'all, that's another thing too, is people be knowing they be trying to take you out because they know they done made heartless choices that they can be convicted guilty of. Or why some people ain't here no more. These some of the people also that's gonna run around and lie on you and make you crazy too. They want you not to know about the underhanded stuff they did to take people's gifts. And people do spell work on you too, while you unconsciously to try to block your gifts too. What I tell you? Y'all just watching this play out like that. Ain't this significant? The very person I said remember the dream I had was who? Okay, cool. If somebody may want to go over there to Virgo read. Okay. This is somebody needs to let go of, baby. Told you. Leo. Yeah, I may have messages in Virgo message, Leo message, and let's see what else is coming out. Tuesday could be significant for some of you guys. And then Sagittarius. Get y'all another roll. We're gonna wrap it up, Sagittarius. Sunday. I'm telling you, something definitely gonna be significant about somebody seeing somebody's true worth. And then somebody just denied, like, you be surprised. I told you about the dirty ass cop. Some guy, this is Sagittarius. He definitely need to go over to the Virgo. This is a dirty cop that don't realize he been investigated by a real cop, an undercover detective. His days is numbered. I don't know who he let put him in something here, but yeah, it's gonna be his demise too. Scorpio involved too. Okay, cool. We gonna take him out too. Yeah, cause somebody definitely using dirty cops, and for some of y'all, I don't know if somebody here has a Sagittarius being warned, cause it just feels like somebody got a dirty cop involved. It just feels like Virgo readings has been nothing about. It's been mainly about somebody just turning on everybody, turning on one person. Like somebody feels like they need to be mindful of something here, because they at this point may have had a connection to somebody who's very spiritually gifted. And I'm telling you, at this point, somebody needs to be mindful that at some point somebody who's very spiritually gifted communicated something to them. They need to really be mindful what those words were. It's something now that's going to play out in somebody's life right now. So if somebody as a Sagittarius that may be dealing with a dirty cop, maybe going over to the Virgo reading. I really think it's some of Virgo past readings. I ain't gonna stunt. Somebody need to be mindful, because it's the people that they used to hang with, or it's the people they've been partying with, or I don't know. It's at this point could be the people somebody getting money with. I don't know. Okay. But somebody as a Sagittarius need to be mindful of a dirty cop that at this point somebody feel like they salty. Somebody may try to plant something on somebody, like this look like coca. You know what it is. White girl. Okay, cool. And that's only me saying it in the way that I know they won't flag my videos. There's no offense to nobody of any other race. Okay, I just know what they can call it, and if somebody know, they know. If somebody here know that they ain't okay, that'll be somebody that they know. Whatever they got going on, baby, they got somebody willing to plant something on them just to get them out the way, because they want they level of success. So somebody needs to be mindful, baby. That's what I have for you guys, Sagittarius. I hope it helps you. Y'all later, baby.